Good morning, everybody. Good morning to everyone. Come on in. It's time for morning motivation. It is our second favorite day of the week. It is becoming whole Wednesday. Lord, we are excited about becoming whole Wednesday. If you are new to morning motivation, you probably don't know nothing about becoming whole Wednesday. I'm telling you, it is that day. I'm excited. I don't know about anybody else, but I know I'm excited. It's becoming whole Wednesday. It's Wednesday. That means we are here all day long. Wednesday at 7:30 today for morning motivation. 12:30 midday, 7 o'clock evening. What a time we're going to have here on in this place today. Sharon Barksdale, good morning. Chanel, good morning. Tyra, good morning. Good morning to everybody. Hit your like, hit your tag, hit your share button. It is time for morning motivation. I am excited about this day. Abu, good morning. So good to see everybody out this morning. Let me make sure if you like it, you tag it and you share it. Do it all at the same time. Crystal, good morning. Quanda, good morning. Monique, good morning. Love Pressure, good morning. Yvonne, good morning. Good morning to everybody that's here this morning. Early morning. Of course, we know the weather's changing, the season is changing. Melissa, Donise, good morning. Cynthia, good morning. Good morning. Pastor Energizer. Hey, I'm trying to get you up. Shantae, good morning. Elder Ducky, good morning. Kevin, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if Kevin, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, we'll talk about that later when you come up today. Anisha, good morning. It's hoodie season. y'all need hoodies. Lord have mercy. It's hoodies. It truly is hoodie season. It really is. It really, really is. So good to see everybody coming out this morning. It's really good to see everybody. Good to see everybody coming out this morning. Happy becoming whole Wednesday. Tell them. Yeah, that's you know why, and you should laugh, Monique. You should be laughing, and you know why. Yeah, it is happy becoming whole Wednesday. Latrenda, good morning. Good morning. My. Yes. So good to see everybody. So good to see everybody. All right, hit your like, hit your tag, hit your share button. It's time for that morning motivation, and we are live this morning. Ronette, good morning. And again, Donna, good morning. Okay, it's good to see everybody. Becoming Whole Wednesday is by far, yes, one of the highlights of our ministry. And I pray that if you are new, Raquel, good morning. Hopefully you're recovering well. Lakeisha, good morning. It is a highlight for Tina, Deaconess Fatina, good morning, of our ministry. That means we are here. We get to see each other. We get to eat lunch at in the middle of the day after Bible study, after the midday fresh encounter. Sit down and have lunch together, fellowship, talk with one another, laugh, cut up. I mean, if you like cutting up, if you like laughing, you come to the right place, because I was in my office. Pastor this time was in question for LBF Tabernacle yesterday, but we went. All right. Now, y'all made it. Believe me, they got that food, and believe me, they went through all that food. Good morning, Tony. So I'm in my office. I'm in my office minding my business. I'm in my office minding my business. Everything's going well. So one of the employees comes in with a mask on. That's a warning right there. Because nobody in the building, nobody else at LBF, Collab, or at the church is walking around with a mask on. Nobody. I'm just letting y'all know. Good morning, Stephanie. Nobody is. So this employee is walking around with a mask on, and the moment they come into my office, I start coughing. And I have a witness. I don't know what all that's about. So I had to kindly request that they go back home. Whatever they have, don't give it to nobody else. So that's the kind of stuff I have to deal with. Melissa, good morning. Terry, good morning. Kind of stuff I have to deal with on a regular basis, all the time. It's that kind of stuff that I have to deal with. So you have to pray for the pastor that he is able to get through the day without catching anything. Craziness. The foolery of it all. Stuff that we have to deal with. Anyway, did Miss Robin come on yet? Did Miss Robin come on? Did Miss Robin? No, don't pray for him, Stephanie. No. Because if you knew who it was, no. If you knew who it was, you'll know what I'm saying. If you knew who it was, you only really got to take one real big guess. You only really have to take one guess. Reverend Collins, good morning. Reverend Collins, good morning. Good morning. Raquel, if you only got it, Raquel, you only got to take one guess. Raquel, you only got to take one guess. One guess. That's it. You only got to take one guess. So anyway, yeah, we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here at church. We go through our we have our good days. We have some not so pleasant days, but we always having fun. Good morning, TN. Good morning. Is Miss Robin on? I didn't say it, Melissa. You said it. I did not say it. You said it. I did not say it. Melissa said it. I didn't say it. Yeah, we have some good, clean fun here. Always laughing. Always having a good time. No, I know Ronette is on. I'm looking for Miss Robin. I'm sorry. I said you, Ronette. I'm sorry. Good morning, Val. Miss Robin is not on. She'll get on a little later. Okay. We always give Miss Robin some grace. She's retired, so she has a right to wake up late and come on. I didn't say nothing. Anyway, Miss Robin saved my life yesterday. Literally. Yeah, that's a good clue, Raquel. That's a very good clue. That's a very good clue. Miss Robin saved my life yesterday. Another very funny moment. We're trying to plan an event. And I have a person, I'm not mentioning any names, that's working with us. Every event has to go to the next level. We can never dial it back. Every event has to go to the next level. Nothing, just throw something together, make sure things are nice. And everybody's in, everybody has a seat, everybody gets some food. Every event has to go to the next level. Thank God Miss Robin came in, sat in my office, and literally leveled everything. So Donna, thank you for your mama yesterday. She saved my life. I had no ammunition. She said that would, yes, Lavelle. They can't see you because you're on YouTube. So let me make sure I post that up there. I had no ammunition. I had nothing to lean on. I had nothing at all. It was going to a whole nother level. I mean, it was on that track. And Miss Robin came in and saved the day. Thank you, Miss Robin. You're not on there this morning yet, but they'll thank you. Everybody, when you see Miss Robin's name come up and she says good morning, say thank you, Miss Robin. I'm telling you, She came in with the voice of reason and wisdom and saved the day. Jesus. Woo. Y'all just have no idea. Y'all really don't. All right. Anyway, good morning again to everyone. That's a little bit of humor we wanted to be able to share with everybody this morning. We get ready to close out this book on the assignment. We're going to go right into the crushing. We're going to go right into the crushing. I'm telling you, all she does is kingdom. That's why other level. Yeah. Okay. That's funny, Stephanie. That's funny. You're just going to defend your facilitator. That's all. I get it. Uh-huh. So we are in that place. So anyway, we are coming to the close of the assignment, volume number 4. We're going to shift gears and go right into the crushing. If you don't have that book, make sure you get it. It is a very, very powerful book. Some of the people that have not read it with us, this is going to be our second time reading it. And I think, the second time is always going to be better than the first. It's always like that. It's always like that. You read a book the first time, you miss some things because you're so excited about the book. The second time, you see things you ain't never seen before. Well, that's what's going to happen with the crushing. And we're going to let T.D. Jakes use he's going to take all of that, give him all the credit for that. So thank God for his life. Good morning, George. Good morning. You think she did? Wait and see. She's just like, okay. All right. So it's good. So we're grateful for all the books that we have read. I'm praying that as everyone is going through all of these books for this many years, this is the part I missed because I don't even know what episode we on. I know we passed 1,000 by now. It's crazy. Or close to it. What year? I'm being honest, y'all, because it's been so long. Time can't even keep up with us. Time can't keep up with us. What year did I start this? It had to be 20. It had to be 22. Was it 22? When I started this February or March of 22? Or was it 21? I don't think it was 21. Had to be February. No, it could have been 21. Could have been March of 21. Anybody, Tyra Burrell, anybody remember what year I actually started? I don't even remember what year I started Morning Motivation. Wow, that's a long time. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. March of 22. You've been around since 2022. That's relational. So it was definitely before that, Chanel. Because if you're saying relational intelligence was 2022, I did relational intelligence was one of the March of 22. Okay, if y'all saying March of 20, I think it's 22. It could. No, because 20 was that's when the pandemic hit. I'm gonna go back and find out. I'll go back. I can go back. In fact, I can go back and find out and let you know exactly when it was. I'll find out. But anyway, we've been doing this for a long time. That's all I got to tell y'all. If y'all would have been, we've been doing this for a long time. Okay. And I mean a long time. All right, Miss Robin. Miss Robin is on. Everybody thank Miss Robin. She's on. She's on now. Thank her. Miss Robin, thank you. I gave you your flowers now. So you started in 2022, and my mom tagged me every morning. Okay. So it had to be 22 then. Miss Robin, thank you for saving me yesterday. I shared with the Morning Motivation Nation what you did for me. Really do appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Miss Robin. And you know what I'm talking about. All right. So let's go. We're on page. Everybody type in, get ready to fight. I meant to write, get ready to fight for it. Should have been get ready to fight for it. Part 2. Good morning, Millicent. We're going to be on page 140. 140. We're on number, actually we're on page 141, number 8. We're on number 8. Yes, get ready to fight for it. Part 2. Actually on 141, Cynthia, number 8. The uncommon warrior expects his enemy to fall, and he publicly predicts his victory. If anybody in here this morning is ready to declare, I will win, Shantae, good morning. You not losing. You can declare any. See, this is the part that I need to help you understand. Whatever you are fighting against, Reggie, you need to declare out of your mouth, you will win. Come on, talk to me. Come on. I need you to help me. You're going to win. I will win. I will not lose this. This battle is not, I will not lose this battle. And you can publicly declare it out of your mouth that you're going to win. And it's not just something you're saying because I'm telling you. I'm trying to read, good morning, Raquel, good morning. Raquel, that's right, say it. I'm trying to tell you, your mouth is going to declare you will win, and then you will see the victory in your lifetime. You're going to see it in your lifetime. Latrenda said, I'm winning. Raquel said, I'm winning already. Shantae declared, I'm winning already. Look at this. Look at this. The David said, this day, my God, look at this, Quanda. This day will the Lord deliver thee into mine hand. That's what he told Goliath. I'm telling you right now, you're going to lose against me. That's what he told Goliath. I'm going to make sure of it. God is going to use me. Okay, that's what he's saying, Tony. This day. Woo! I'm waiting for some bold disciples that can look the enemy in his face and tell him you're going to win this day. You're predicting the day that victory is actually going to happen. I dare you to use your prophetic power that God has given to you to declare in the enemy's face, I'm winning today. Woo. That's good, somebody. That's good. I'm winning today. That's how bold David was. But David said, this ain't going to take long. Oh, my Lord. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is somebody bold enough, Latrenda, is it you, to declare, oh, this ain't going to take long? This ain't going to take long. Whoever watching, this is not going to take long. That's good, somebody. That's good. This ain't going to take long, Jessica. Nope. David didn't take all day with that. Why you sitting around? Jessica said, I'm about to bust wide. Why are you taking all day? Why are you taking so long to defeat this enemy? What's taking you? Let me ask you, what's taking you so long? What is taking you so long with this? You don't need no backup. You wait for some backup to come. You don't need backup. David had an entire army sitting there watching him, his brothers included, sitting back watching him fight by himself. This ain't going to take long at all. I love everything about what David did in Goliath. I love everything about it. He looked the enemy in his face, told him, "You're going to die today," and without saying anything, declared, "This ain't going to take long." So he said, "When my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence, for thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sittest in the throne judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever, but the Lord shall endure forever." That's Psalm 9, 3 and 5, and verse 7. Defeated. Didn't take long at all. What you say, Quanda, is already done. See, Quanda, what I'm trying to do though, because I love the cliches that we have, I need y'all to start living out these cliches. I need you to start living out what everybody is saying. It's already done. Live like it's already done. Walk like it's already done. Smile like it's already done. Throw up your hands in victory like it's already done. It's already done. I'm on to the next one. I'm on to the next battle. So please don't think once you fight Goliath, you ain't got to fight no more. See, this is what I've been teaching. This is what I've been teaching the staff at this ministry. Please don't think once you beat Goliath. Pastor started with hard conversation, the most detached from work environment, last realigning meetings today. Okay, come on, Raquel, you preaching. Please don't believe that the moment you beat Goliath, that's all you want. The next battle is coming. And the little bit of lull that you have is giving you time to refortify yourself, regroup, and be ready and in position. So don't think that, Lord, I got the peace, I'm good now, everything. No, you better get back to training. It's already done. On to the next. Who's next? What you say, Dennis? This is just the beginning. Okay, number 9. The uncommon warrior stays on the offensive, running toward his enemy. Wow. I love it. Elder Raymond, good morning. That's why I said get ready. You're in your ready season. Okay, maybe I just missed something. Maybe I just missed something. I may have missed it. Okay, maybe I missed it. Let me make sure I get to it. Yeah, Monique, now you're getting it. Now you understand it, right? The next one's gonna be bigger. Because then David went and started fighting the whole Philippian army. He started fighting the Philistines, not Philippian, the entire Philistine army. It's going to get stronger and stronger each time. Good morning, Tony. We missed you, man. He said, I've been working really hard. Well, listen, make sure you take some time out with the Lord. Don't let them work you to death, because that's what people will do. Thank you for coming on, brother. I appreciate you. David ran to the enemy. Why are we running away from the enemy? David ran to Goliath. And it came to pass when the Philistine arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hastened and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. You taking the offensive to them. You ain't going to be in no defensive posture. What you say, Jessica? Face them head on. You're not taking no defensive posture. You're on offense all the time. You always armed and ready. You always in the mode that, guess what? I have my prayer weapon is ready. My meditation weapon is ready. My word weapon is ready. My shield is ready. My sword is ready. I'm ready. I'm taking the fight to him, to them. All Chanel with the spirit of friendship. Because I'm ready. I am armed. I'm ready. I'm not praying my way up, praying up. No, I'm already prayed up. Please, can you please make sure you don't leave the house not prayed up? Please do not leave the house not prayed up. What are you saying about it? You ain't cover yourself in prayer? Pray, make sure you are prayed up before you step out of that door. Before you cross that threshold in your house, and it ain't gonna be no 1 minute prayer, God cover me as no, we don't do that. We don't do that here. No, we don't do that with Morning Motivation. We taking some time in prayer. David ran towards the Philistine. His enemy was right there in front of him. He didn't go in no other direction. Listen to what I'm telling you. That was my whole life. And I'm being right honest with you. That was my life for a lot of years, running away from the battle. Oh, y'all know how it is. I don't want to cause no friction. I don't want them people to really, feel this kind of way about me. I don't want that. No. We ain't got time for that. We ain't doing that. If there's an issue, let's deal with it right now. And I'm not trying to deal with the issue to cause a confrontation. I'm trying to deal with the issue to come to an agreement so we can move past this and go to the next level. You're not going to the next level until you deal with the issue that's right in front of you. Preach, Pastor Duckett. Everybody that's on here, take this and keep this for you. I'm telling you, you're not going to the next level until you deal with the issue that's right in front of you. I got something I got to deal with today. And this ministry is not going to go until you deal with that issue. You can't get around it. Deal with the issue. Elevation is not coming your way until you deal with that issue. Somebody say, deal with that issue, and put that in capitalized. You know what that issue is. Deal with that issue. Oh, Stephanie said, do it today. Oh, woo! Come on, Stephanie, preaching here. She's just giving us a command today. Somebody grabbing that. That issue has to be dealt with today. And I'm not saying the person got to agree with it. I'm not saying that you got to come to, you got kumbaya and all that. No, we're not doing that. Oh, you're just going to express what needs to be expressed so they understand what your stance is, where you're moving, what you're doing. You ain't got, see, you're trying to get them to be in agreement. That's not, you're trying to make them agree. You're trying to get them on your, no. That's not what dealing with the issue means. Dealing with the issue is you are sharing how you feel about the situation with a spirit of friendship, not with your voice elevated, not with anything like that. You're dealing with it in a very mature, calm way to have the hard conversation or even deal with your own internal struggles. Amen, somebody. What issue on the inside of you do you have to deal with? And I got to budget my money better. I should not be broke and I just got paid. What is my problem? You're going to have to deal with that issue. Why am I always coming up with no money? What is the problem? What do I have to do with myself? What do I need to do? What changes do I need to make? Deal with that issue. There's no reason I shouldn't have any money. There's just no reason. Okay. Let's go to number 10. The uncommon warrior expects the spectators of the battle to observe and experience the power of God. David had a whole stadium full of people watching him. Oh, that's good, Cynthia. Discipleship saves. I like that. We might use that. David had a whole stadium full of people watching him, spectating. Notice that we use the word spectating, not participating. You have no idea how many people watching you. Everybody say, oh, somebody's watching. No, listen to me. Let me make sure my brother told me this yesterday. He might even be listening right now. My brother told me this yesterday. He said, man, I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people watching you. He said, because let me tell you how I know they're actually doing what you're doing that they ain't never done before. There's a lot of people watching you. There are multitudes of people watching you. Some to cheer you on, some to celebrate, many not to celebrate. But there are a lot of people looking at how you handling life right now because they know what you up against. They know you up against a lot. And there's no way if you make it through that, you're going to encourage somebody else to say, you know what, if they made it through that, I know I can make it through this. That's how much you are encouraging individuals without them even saying anything to you. Because in their mind, if they see you making it through that, they can make it through this. How is Tennille making it through? How is she raising her children and got a daughter through college, getting her set up in her career, got a son working? I know what she's dealing with. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense how she's coming through all of this. And I don't have to deal with half of what she's dealing with, but I can't even deal with my own 2 kids. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me keep it. Tennille, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it. Sickness, disease, attack the body, all these other things coming in and happening, not working, and now all of a sudden stuff is happening, and I know what you're dealing with. But you don't look like what you're going through. Somebody shout out permanent favor. She and many of us are now entered into the realm of permanent favor. Tennille said, listen, I talk with God all day. And can I tell you something, Tennille? That's the best place for you to be in. Permanent favor. Permanent favor. She's at home. Tanasia said permanent. She's at home. Can't do much, but she can pray. I dare y'all. I dare you. I dare anybody today. Send Tennille a message on what you need her to pray for. She'll be praying for you. She's home. Yeah. She's home. She can pray for you. Look at Tennille say, yup. Send her a message. Send her a message through Facebook Messenger and see won't she pray and see won't it manifest. Permanent favor. Lord have mercy. Tennille just got her assignment. Jesus. Lord have mercy. Whew. Thank you, Lord. My God, my God. You don't even know, Val. Her prayer might have sent your husband to Ghana with you. Val probably almost screamed, almost through the phone. That got me. I'm done. I got tears about to come out of my eyes. My wife told me I need to find a hobby, and my answer was prayer is my hobby. How you think you got in there? How does she think y'all got into that new place? Prayer. How she think y'all got that movers to move all your furniture? Prayer. How you think y'all still in y'all right mind after losing your nephew? Prayer. Prayer has become his hobby. God, this is too much right now. This is too much. Number 10. I'm sorry, we did number 10. David did, in all this assembly shall know that the Lord saveth not with the sword or spear, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands. 1 Samuel 17. Yeah, that is your discipleship, sister. 1 Samuel 17:47. Number 11. The uncommon warrior keeps vibrant memories of past victories. David did, and David said unto Saul, the servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and bear, took a lamb out of the flock, and I was out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard, and smote him, and slay him. Servant slay both the lion and the bear. And this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he hath defied the armies of the living God. Jesus. David just calling out all kinds of stuff. The uncommon warrior, number 12, I'm on page 142. The uncommon warrior ignores the opinions of obvious losers and failures around him. God. My. Tariq said, prayer is my hobby. How you get this way? Prayer. I'm praying all day. That's what Tariq's saying. I'm praying. That's what Tennille's saying. Because God will flip your sickness. He will flip your disease to start working for you versus working against you. It all works together. You got big. You know what? I don't know who this is for, but you're really going through a struggle right now, and it's bad. It's bad. But you forgot that he brought you out the last time. You're so focused on now, you forgot that he brought you out the last time, and the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that. All these victories you done lined up. Every victory you have experienced, God has paved the way for it. He hasn't failed you. So why is this one taking you by surprise? Why is this having you feel like you're not going to make it? What you say, Daniel? Check the track record. It's there, I can guarantee you. You never been out before. You never been almost homeless before. You never been homeless before, and you made it out. You never seen this. You never been without money before, and somehow you still alive and you still eating. Everyone, Raquel, is there. Check the track record. It's there. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get out of it. I can tell you how you're going to get out of it. The same way you got out the last time. How people going to say, I don't know how I'm going to get out of it? It's the same way it's the same way you got out the last time. That's how you going to get out. I'm lining up victories. We stringing along wins. We got a winning streak so long we can't even count it. Okay. So I'm not going to be, he ignores the opinions of losers. That's what he talked. But look what David's brother said. You know what? Can somebody put up 1 Samuel 17:28-30 in the New Living Translation? I'm going to read it in New King James, but I want you to see it in the New Living Translation. That's right, Kevin. I'm 62-0. You 62-0, but can you imagine all the victories you had in that 62-0 season? You got 62 seasons. Let's put this in perspective. Thank you, Kevin, for putting that up there. Somebody pick up 1 Samuel 17:28-30 in the New Living Translation. That's 62 seasons, Tyra. That's 62 seasons Kevin had, Tyra. But in those 62 seasons, there were games within the season. So all the games you had in all 62 of those seasons, you won every one of them. So you've had 62 seasons and games within 62 of all of those seasons. You can't even count your track record. You can't even count your winning streak right now. Wow. That's big. Victory after victory after victory after victory after victory after victory. You're 43-0 in those seasons. You got 43 winning seasons, but we can't even count all the games, all the victories you had in those seasons. Good morning, Annie Brown. All right, let me put this up here so I can make sure I read this. Thank you, Terry. But when David's older brother Eliab heard David talk about the men, he was angry. What are you doing around here anyway? He demanded. What about those few sheep you're supposed to be taking care of? I know about your pride and deceit. You just want to see the battle. And David said, what have I done now? David replied, I was only asking a question. He walked over to some of the others and asked them the same thing and received the same answer. His own brother calling him out. And then here he is, ends up saving his brother and everybody else. He ain't taking the opinion of losers and failures. David's brother, unfortunately, was not going to win against Goliath. Why? Because David's brother didn't have the relationship that David had with God. So while his own family calling him out, he goes and slays Goliath. And then when you go and read 1 Samuel chapter 22, guess who follows David into the cave of Adullam? His brothers. Kenny Jones said the victory was worth every hit I took. Come on, Pastor Kenny. And you're going to take some hits now. You're going to take some gut punches. You're going to have to take that standing 8 count. I know Karen Carter can't comment now, but you're going to take that standing 8 count. You're going to have a few knockdowns. I'm not saying you're not going to get knocked down, but you're not going to lose. David's brothers, when you go through 1 Samuel, they are walking with David at the cave of Adullam, all distressed. Now they see who he is. Now they recognize what he can do. All the things that they couldn't do, David could. Oh, that's real good. Number 13. The uncommon warrior pursues, saviors, and celebrates the reward of every victory. I think, as I've been growing in ministry and in this role as a pastor, business owner, board chair, and we almost tapped out, Monique. I'm not one to kind of celebrate things. I'm not a big celebratory person, and I don't like trying to I just don't like putting what God has done for me on display. I want God to get all the glory. But I'm seeing now and I'm understanding, even in the 2 years and the 3 years that we talked about the things that we did, there's so much victory in all of that. So many lives changed and saved. I mean, it's unbelievable. Even before that, even in the beginning years, how all those things, all those victories and all those things that we've done and accomplished, never really sat down and thought about them. This would be real honest. I never really sat down and thought about it. Never really thought about it. Sit down a day and just think about all the stuff that God brought you through. All the victories you won. When you had to take that standing 8 count or even take it to 9, as somebody mentioned, but you didn't tap out. Just think about all the stuff that you had. Kevin gone through the wins every day. When I look back, just think about it. Take a day to really think. Because you know what? Before we blink, it's going to be another 9 years. It's going to be, before we know it, it's going to be another 9 years. Now y'all see why I'm working as hard as I'm working. Before you know it, it's going to be another 9 years. Celebrating year 18. In the blink of an eye, we'll be celebrating year 10. Ooh, oh, that's good stuff. Like, be proud of your accomplishment. David spake to the men that stood by him, saying, what shall be done to this man that killeth the Philistine and take away the reproach from Israel? For who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? It shall be that the man who killeth him The king will enrich him with the great riches, and he will give him his daughter and make his father's house free in Israel. Start doing that, Tariq. Start thinking about it. Did y'all read the part did y'all hear what I just said? David killing Goliath set his whole house free. That's what it says. It says, and make his father's house free. One win, one win literally erased all of David's family's debt. Woo! One win erased all of David's family's debt. One bold act. And everybody in his family reaped the benefits of his one win. It said he set his whole house free. And then they got rich on top of that. They got money. They got wealth. He got brought into the king's palace, wiped his daddy's debt out. Pull it over, Renee, because God wants you to celebrate because something about to happen. All of that happened with one victory. You are one win. Oh, Renee, my God, I feel God. We are one victory away from everything being changed. Debt being wiped out. One victory away. Woo! Please, somebody grab that. Please, so whatever is, and listen to me. This is good. Tyra, this is good. Tyra, this is good. I want you to look at it. It is a Goliath that you have to defeat to wipe everything out. Oh. Kenny, it's a Goliath that you have to defeat that's going to give you access to everything you've been praying for. One went away. Debt freedom, wealth, generational blessing, doors, opportunities open, access to the king, access to one. You just won. This is a young boy. One. You defeat that Goliath. You defeat that mindset that you can't, I can't. Everybody's against me. You're one victory. What's your greatest fear? Because Goliath is really attacking your fear. What's your greatest fear? Whatever fear you have that you know, whatever phobia, I don't care what it is, whatever phobia you have, whatever fear you defeat. I was afraid. I'm telling you, I was afraid to go to another country. I was so afraid to go to another country because I didn't think I was going to make it back. You know, the first trip I took, the first time we went to Rwanda, I flew on 9/11. I'm like, God, why am I flying a plane from a Muslim country on 9/11, flying out of Washington, D.C.? Every fear that came up in me rose up into me. Rose up in me big time. I had to defeat that fear to position me to where I am right now. Your fear, you have to listen to me, please, everybody. Whatever fear you have, that is your Goliath. Run towards it. Defeat it. family's house, the whole house is free. Now you debt free when you don't got no more mortgage to pay. Oh my God. Please help me in here. You debt free when you ain't got no mortgage to pay. You ain't got no car note to pay. Your student loans are paid, and you still getting the money. And the same money that is still coming. Renee, don't start. I'm telling you. That's debt freedom. That's the kind of debt freedom I'm looking for. My. His whole family. How about you run to your mom? Mom, what you need? How much you need? Well, I got to pay. All right, it's paid. Here's the check. You ain't got to pay nothing else. Everything's paid. That's big. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I'm working for that freedom. But the thing is, Anisha, can I say this real quick, y'all? This is big. This is so good. When you really think about it, David didn't even work. He just threw a stone, killed the man, and everything was wiped out. It's not as hard as you think it is. It's not as hard as you think it is. And it's not going to take as long as you think it's going to take. David he had 5, Pastor Kenny, but he only needed 1. So, Star, he ain't going to free you. David had to kill that giant himself. You got to do this yourself. You got to take that one yourself. This is a victory you're going to have to take because the enemy is not giving it to you. He only used 1. He didn't need all of them. Just 1. David had to sling that stone. David had to walk to that giant. David had to face his fear. David had to declare out of his mouth who God was. David had to do that. God is not going to do the job that we can do. David had to cut Goliath's head off. That's so good. Just 1. Huh. That's free. That's so free. I'm so free with that right now. I'm so free with that right now. I'm so free with that right now. Number 14, the uncommon warrior keeps his promises to destroy his enemy. David did. Therefore, David ran and stood upon the Philistine, took his sword, drew it out of sheath, therefore, and slay him and cut off his head. David did what he said he's going to do. Somebody type in there, do what you say you're going to do. Please. I need everybody to type there, do what you said you're going to do. That could be your fear right there. You always saying you're going to do something, but you never do it. You talk a really good game, but you never do it. Do what you said you're going to do. Good morning, dear. Well, I'm going to do this. Do it. What I'm going to do it. I got some things I said I'm going to do, and I got to do it. So when I'm preaching, y'all, I'm talking to myself. Do it. Do it scared. That's another one. Can we do that, please? Thank you. Thank you for reminding us of that, Reverend Collins. Do it scared. Please do it scared. Do it scared. Do it scared. Yes, sir. Number 15. The uncommon warrior unshamedly displays the spoil of past victories as trophies of thanksgiving. David even carried the head of Goliath around with him. And as David returned from the slaughter of the Philistine, Abner took him and brought him before Saul with the head of the Philistine in his hand. David was a bad boy. David walked around, cut the man's head off, walked around with the man's head in his hand. Evidence that I won. There's going to be some evidence, and everybody's going to see it, that you won. He walked around with the evidence. He didn't even have to go and cheer and say, look, man, I won. No, I ain't got to do all that. The evidence is going to speak for itself. You ain't got to celebrate. You ain't got to go through and tell everybody you won. They're going to see it through the evidence that you're carrying. There will be evidence. There will be evidence. There will be a lot of evidence. I'm telling you right now, can I say this? You are, everyone on here, everyone that's part of New Kingdom is the evidence that I'm winning. I don't have to say I'm winning. They looking online and saying, okay, Pastor, you doing something different. There's a lot of reels. There's a lot of stories that's on your timeline. There's a lot of stuff that's happening here. Yeah, we drive up. I told you my nephews and my nieces. We had a baby dedication for my youngest, my niece's daughter. What does that make her? My great niece, I guess. I'm a great uncle. Yeah, that's it. So, they came up in the parking lot because they used to come to the church often. They came up in the parking lot, couldn't believe how many cars was in the parking lot. They couldn't believe how many cars was in the parking lot. They couldn't believe how full this church was. Couldn't believe it. The congregation of New Kingdom is the evidence. All those disciples that we had graduate, evidence. Talk back to me, please. The lines for leading by feeding yesterday. We did 2 leading by feedings in the same day. If they only knew, De'Ara, they had no idea. I couldn't even try to explain it to them. Don't even try to explain it to them because they never understand it. We had 2 leading by feedings on the same day. That's evidence. Hundreds of families ate. That's evidence. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. Because last week I told y'all to pray, right? I told y'all to pray last week, right? Because the the freezer truck wasn't all the way full. It wasn't even halfway full. A couple of weeks before that, we only had two gaylords of meat. Then a couple of days later, Monique said, now we up to 9. Now we're only 1 pallet away from the whole truck being full again. Prayers work. The bumper crop is bumping again. And we're not done. And we know more stuff is coming. We know more stuff is coming. We have no drop today, but then we got to go pick up food tomorrow and Friday. So we have a drop tomorrow and a drop on Friday. I think we got 2 drops tomorrow, don't we? Yeah, we got 2 drops tomorrow. Oh my gosh, we got 2 more drops tomorrow. But we got more food coming in. He said, oh, I need to pray. Yeah, Kenny, we've been praying and praying and praying. I got one more stop to make for the mother load to hit. One more stop. And I'm going after that when I come back from India. One more stop, then the mother load hits. Exponential favor, permanent. That's the evidence. That's the evidence. That's the evidence. The evidence is the overflow. The work's still coming. The people still born. What evidence is God showing you? He's showing you something. The smile on your face every morning is evidence. Oh my, Janelle. Oh my, your emotional detachment is evidence. Oh, I'm about to run in this daggone building. Your spirit of friendship is evidence. The fact that you don't even talk or curse somebody out the way you used to, that's evidence. You walking around with evidence. In fact, you are the evidence itself. You still a member of a church, evidence. Evidence. My God, my God. I am the evidence. Oh, I'm going to get it, Dennis. I'm going to get it. I know it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And when it does, whoo, Lord help us. Thank you. All right. Number 16. Good morning, Julian. The uncommon warrior creates his own museum of victories to celebrate the victories. Own museum of memories to celebrate his victories. David did. David took the head of the Philistine, brought it to Jerusalem, and put his armor in his tent. He took all the stuff from Goliath. I'm praying to go to India. I thank God for using y'all. Hey, I'm gonna say this, Val. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna blow your mind. Trips to India are half the ticket prices to Africa. It will blow your mind. Can't even believe it. Going to India is cheaper than going to Africa. Number 17, the uncommon warrior knows that the defeat of his strongest adversary will cause his other enemies to flee. David saw this. When Goliath fell, his followers fled. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. I defeated something a few weeks ago. I've defeated something a few weeks ago. Yep, Val, it's the truth. A few weeks ago, I had to deal with something that I had been afraid to deal with because I didn't want to cause any ripples. Didn't want to cause any offended hearts. I didn't, me being that people pleaser, not wanting to offend anybody. You're going to offend people. Just get used to it. People will be offended at you. Don't be a leader. Please don't be a leader and be afraid to offend people. You're not intentionally offending, but just because of your position and the instructions you have to give, people are going to get offended. So please don't walk around trying not to offend people, because you're not trying to offend them. You're just trying to do your job. People are going to be offended. So anyway, I had to make an executive decision immediately after a worship experience. Immediately. Had the conversation. Had the hard conversation, and it changed so many people's demeanor. It was a ripple effect, because once they heard about it, they said, Pastor not playing. No, Pastor not playing no more. Pastor not playing. It will have an effect to everybody connected. And it did. So much so that persons are now no longer afraid to talk about how they feel. Your position is offensive to people. God, that's crazy. Do you know your presence to some people is offensive? Your presence is offensive. So you trying not to offend, then you might as well stop trying to live. Yes, you can come get the book. It'll be here today. Kelsey. Should be here by 3 o'clock. There are people that are just offended by who you are. So what you gonna do, just stop living? They won't embrace you. Okay, let's go, y'all. It's 8:44. That was 18. The uncommon warriors know that when he is victorious, the discouraged around him becomes encouraged and energized. Oh, Denasia, I'm so used to it now. I'm gonna say this before let me read this, and I'll say, but no, let me say this before I read it. That part was my Achilles heel. I did not want to get used to it. I wanted to be everybody's friend. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted everybody to, celebrate me. I didn't want anybody to be offended with me or upset with what I did. Recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. If you don't draw a line and literally hold everybody to that line, it's going to be hard. So look at what it says here. The uncommon warrior knows that when he is victorious, the discouraged around him becomes encouraged and energized. David saw this happen, and the men of Israel and of Judah arose and shouted and pursued the Philistines until they come to the valley and to the gates of Ekron. And they wounded the Philistines, fell down by the way of Sharon, even unto Gath, into Ekron. Nobody else needs to see you win. Preparation is the key to successful warfare. Preparation is the key to successful warfare. Preparation is the key. That's this morning motivation, De'Ara, all this stuff that this is preparing you for the warfare. Yep, Star, that's one of the issues that you have to deal with. All of us do. Trying to please everybody. And you're not. You appreciate everybody, but you don't please you ain't pleasing people. I mean, you're in the business where you want to make sure people like the food that you get. That's fine. You're not a people pleaser. When you're doing business, you do your business. You operate with the spirit of excellence. I ain't here to please nobody. I'm here to appreciate you and to teach you. There's a difference. Because the moment you keep trying to please, I told y'all yesterday, a few days ago, it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. Yes, it's a great way to start your day. Morning motivation is the best breakfast you'll ever have. It's breakfast in the morning. That's big, y'all. Now, you got to know how excited I am. And my daughter says it's the best way to start the day. What you say, Tyra? Never. And I think you're saying never enough. Do you know if y'all would have known this 10 years? I can see Monique eyes going up beside her. Can you imagine where you would be at right now if you knew that back then? Can you imagine if you know now, if you knew now what you, if you knew what you know now back then? Man, if I would have known that 10 years ago, all the pain and the hurt, I would have saved myself, all the stress, all the money that I lost. Okay. Do you know how much money you lost trying to please? I'm about to run out of this. Do you know how much money you lost trying to please people? Most of your debt is trying to, Lord, if you look back over most of your debt was the result of you trying to please somebody. I know what you did, Monique. I know exactly what you did. All of the stress and trauma and betrayal drama and all of the stuff that you done gone through because you tried to please people. You tried to make somebody like you. You tried to make somebody like you that didn't even like you. Somebody grabbing that. Can I tell somebody that right now? I'm telling you right now. Please get this. Please, I want you to listen to this. You're trying to make someone like you that does not like you. And it's killing you. I'm gonna let that sit there for just a second. Somebody needs to marinate on that. You giving and giving, you doing and doing, you bending over backwards. Oh, this maybe if I do this. Oh, okay. Chanel, can I talk about your favorite girl? Can I talk about your favorite girl? Where's Leah? Y'all remember Leah? Y'all remember Leah? She kept wanting to have children, kept wanting to have children with Jacob. Maybe he'll love me. He'll love me now. He'll love me now. He'll love me now because I gave him this child. He'll love me now. Never loved him. Never loved him until the end. Never loved her until she was dead. That's crazy. Buried Rachel on the side of the road. You have a great day too, Reverend Collins. He didn't appreciate Leah until she was dead. Somebody just type in there, let them go. Trying to buy love will break you emotionally and financially. You ain't never lied, Kevin. Wow. Let them go. Tomorrow, and you say what you say, Stephanie, hold the door open for them. Good God Almighty. My God. And that's not just with, intimate relationships. That's with anybody. Tomorrow, we start the crushing, TD Jakes. Start this tomorrow, the crushing. Page 1. When everything falls apart. Hold the door open. Kenny Jones, don't start. Please, don't start. Ain't got time. You have a great day too, Anisha. This is what he says. First sentence, Jake says on page, I don't even know what page it's on. Page 1, actually. Daddy, I need to tell you something. That's what he said. It's on the crushing. No father wants to hear those words from his teenage daughter in the trembling voice with which my youngest daughter, Sarah, y'all know Sarah right now, Sarah Jakes, spoke them to me and her mother. Sitting there on our front porch, my wife Sarita and I locked eyes on our youngest child and held our breath in anticipation of the disclosure she was about to reveal. Time stood still as evening unfurled its shadows across the shoulders of the Texas sky, and a light breeze wafted the scent of honeysuckle. I knew my daughter was about to reveal something of enormous magnitude. I'm pregnant. The tears she had been fighting to hold back burst the dam of emotions as our baby girl leaned in to wrap her arms around us. And as she sobbed and as her sobs subsided, Sarah proceeded to share with us the events surrounding her condition, a secret she had been hiding for several months. The strength in her soul exceeded her 13 years as she summoned every fiber in her being to reveal the fear, the turmoil, and excitement coursing through her young heart. Stunned, to say the least, I couldn't believe the courage it took for her to confide something so significant to us. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody this morning. Great day. Hold the door open. I'm letting y'all know I'm preaching that at 11:30. Hold the door open. I know who you are at 9:30, 11:30. Hold the door open. Woo. I'm getting text messages and I'm still online. I'm telling y'all, these people that I work with, they need some help. Hold the door open. You have a great day too, Raquel. Come get your sister, please. Please. Melissa, come get your sister, please. Please. Kevin, come get your wife, please. Please. Everybody have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow, or see y'all at 12:30. See y'all at 12:30 for our midday. See you at 7 o'clock. See you at 7 o'clock. Oh, she's off today. Okay. Lord Jesus. Okay, whatever. Great morning motivation. Have a great day. Y'all have a great and powerful day. See y'all this afternoon and see y'all this evening. God bless.